I have come to think that our world is being turned upside down. The new industrial revolution is out there in front of me. In one glance, I saw the proliferation of nest on the global economy, a huge rise in the price of vital raw materials of edible nest, and at the same time, a great fall in the price of gold the world was rushing to dig. The world was beginning to be turned upside down. Ahead of me were mountains of swiftlets just emerged. And then, turning my gaze across this extraordinary panorama of emergent industry might bonded with full of manufactured exports awaiting shipping to the world. It is an era which I fancy may now be coming to a close, or at least becoming severely limited. I had a revelatory encounter with the impact of dogma on the world. Dozens of markets, millions of consumers really does turn the market upside down. The revolutionary thing is what is happening to the notion of the beliefs. That world that we were all shaped profoundly by ode to edible nests. And yet, a series of anecdotes bursted, and the myth was effectively alive. We as groups of people with similar desires, arrayed remotely in dozens of markets, each of millions of people. A month ago, spending an afternoon in a luxurious restaurant in one of the Chinatown, I found myself looking at the delicacy soup in a ceramic pot with double lids. Portable, acceptable, limited, nothing remarkable about it. Except that the culinary was fetish. It was a revelatory moment. I began to understand how school and nest might affect and bring us closer to the fetishizing. The desire is one that almost everywhere raises the blood pressure of the participants on both sides, but particularly the buyers and producers. And the relentless drive is driving the profitability out of this business model. Taking the increased heartbeat as the emblem of societal boundaries, social reality in this new economy would learn how not to raise the blood pressure of people who in response would learn not to exploit the producers. I have seen this theory enhanced by lots of moral value assignment and mental complexity that changes the way society behaves. A revolutionary advocacy, and one whose possession and title of their own lives can be, and often are, absolutely guarded. They have rapidly become a part of prompted contract, so thoroughly was it imprinted in us by inherent value. This would be a lucrative romance relationship for many businesses, but one which might provide a new kind of an artificial scenery to be far closer to market than they had ever been before.